Okay. The time has come for me to try the stinkiest DIY I've ever tried. Onion juice for hair growth. I kind of feel like I'm already regretting this, and it's not because I don't think it's going to work. It's because for the first time in a few months, my husband and I have a date night this weekend, and I'm just afraid I'm gonna stink all week. Today is Wednesday and our date is on Sunday, so if my hair still smells on Sunday, I'm gonna be really upset. Originally, I had planned to do the rice water for the shedding and the hair growth, but I started watching way too many YouTube videos on rice water for hair growth, and I got sucked into this abyss of like the negative side of it. So I just didn't feel confident and comfortable doing it right now. I'm not even sure if I'm going to change my mind on that, but I just got all this conflicting advice on like how it works on low porosity hair, and then the fact that rice water contains arsenic. I literally just started thinking about the worst possible things and then the future of my children and what's going to happen to me. It was so silly, but I'm just kind of crazy like that. So I just had to pivot and think of something else to try out. I started to see some people's hair get really jacked up with that rice water that had like low porosity hair, and I just kept thinking, this too much. So I just figured, yeah, onions, they smell horrible. So that would be maybe the worst of it. Or maybe I could get a little reaction, but I'm going to do a test on that before I even try to put it on my scalp. So this just felt like the safer route for now. And I'll decide if I want to revisit rice water in the future. Right now it's a no, but if I do some more research and I feel up to it, I will. So my plan is to try out the least stinkiest way to use onion juice in my hair without smelling like funky armpits. So for today's video, I'm just going to show you how I make the onion juice, how I apply the onion juice, and then I'll revisit this in about a month to see how it's working on my scalp, how it's helping with shedding, how it's helping with hair growth if this happens for me. So if you'd like to see how I do this, just keep watching. So before I dive into how I make the onion juice, let me just share some of the onion juice benefits. This is from healthline.com. And the first one is it may be effective for hair loss, premature graying, bringing shine back into the hair, treating dandruff, thinning hair, and an itchy or dry scalp. Onions are also high in sulfur, which is found in amino acids, and are components of protein, which are needed for growing strong hair. Plus, it may also promote collagen production. Also, onions may boost circulation, which can increase blood flow to the hair follicles. This is not a cure for baldness, alopecia, and other hair loss disorders, and you should not use onion juice on your skin if you have allergy to onions. Certain medications can increase your sensitivity to onion juice on the skin. For example, taking aspirin. So my goals for this onion juice experiment are to use this once per week as a pre-treatment to my wash routine. I'm going to apply this with an applicator or a dropper bottle to my dry scalp. I'm going to leave it on for 30 minutes, rinse well, then follow up with my shampoo and conditioner. I'm also going to record my results weekly for hair shedding, growth, and edges, and then I will present a follow-up video within a month to show you how it all worked out for me. Another great resource I found was YouTube, of course. Everybody has a video on this, except for me, of course. And I loved Green Beauty's boil method. So that's where I got this idea to boil the onion as opposed to blending it. The boil method just seems a little less pungent, and that's why I'm choosing to do that version. So I'm just going to start by chopping off the ends of my onions. And then I'm going to peel off the thinnest layer of skin that I can because a lot of the sulfur is in the skin. So I don't want to peel off too much of it. Next, I'm going to chop up my onions, and you can use one medium-sized onion if you feel like it. You don't have to use two small ones, but I wanted to go for organic, and this is the only size they had. I put water in a pot, and now I'm going to add all of the onion to the water and turn it on and let it boil. I realized after adding the onion to the water that maybe there was too much water in here, so I did pour out quite a bit. Now that it's done boiling, I'm going to strain this, and you want to make sure you're pouring this into glass or something stainless steel. I'm just going to leave this here and put a cloth over it to help it steep a little bit longer and let it cool down. Okay, so it's been a couple hours, and now that it's cooled down, I'm just gonna take a little whiff to see how it smells, and it still smells like onion, and it's kind of horrible. So what I'm gonna do is add a few drops of this Lavender Essential Oil. This is supposed to help mask it, and I'm gonna stir it up and take another sniff, and guess what, you guys? It does not stink at all. I transferred it into this applicator bottle, which is actually just for salad dressing. I didn't have an applicator bottle at home, but I had this brand new one that I hadn't used. So I thought, why not just pour it in here? As you can see, it pours out really quick, which is good to know. And I'm gonna do a little patch test in my inner elbow, and within 30 minutes, I will know if I have a reaction. It doesn't smell, still doesn't smell. Okay, so here I am in my kitchen. My onion juice is ready. I decided I don't want to smell anything like onions. I am cutting a garbage bag up and making it into a little smock. I'm doing this in the kitchen on my tile floor so it's easy cleanup. Yeah, and because this is for salad dressing and it's not necessarily made for hair, it's just coming out a lot faster than I want it to. So I'm not gonna take any chances here, all right? I'm not gonna mess around and smell like French onion soup. I also have a disposable shower cap for afterwards. I'm gonna let this sit on my head for about 30 minutes and then go in the shower, shampoo well, condition. I might even add a deep conditioner in case I feel like I just need the extra fragrance. But right now, actually, I don't smell anything but lavender, and I am so pleasantly surprised. I thought for sure it was going to eventually surface, but like I don't smell it on my inner elbow here. I don't smell it in the squeeze bottle. I don't smell it at all. So I'm really confident that it's not going to smell. And the real test will be when my husband comes home and smells my hair. Honestly, I should have used a dropper bottle. That would have made way more sense, but I was thinking I'm going to need a lot more than what I have. So this bottom half is saturated. I'm using the pads of my fingers to massage it into my scalp. And I'm doing this on dry hair because I need to wash this out afterwards. I am not going to smell like French onion soup, okay? I don't think your sections need to be fancy. You just kind of go for it. I really want to get my edges. I don't smell any onion, which is great. Trying to be so careful right here because I don't want this to go in my eye. The good news is this doesn't take long to do. Super easy to make, and it doesn't take long to apply because it's so watery. Oh, it got on my neck. Oh. Dropper bottle. Dropper bottle, people. Do not do this. This was just stupid. All right, this should be on for about 30 minutes, then I'm hopping in the shower. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes. I'm gonna take this off, just double check to see if I smell anything. And like, I don't smell any onion in here. I literally only smell lavender. So maybe I can just get away with the shampoo and conditioner and not a deep conditioner. I'm really just trying to mask the smell, but I'm gonna just try the shampoo and conditioner. If my husband doesn't notice, or nobody notices and I'm not smelling like French onion soup, then I guess we're good with just those two. Otherwise, I might have to add a deep conditioner or just rewash it tomorrow. Okay, I just got out of the shower and I wanted to show you my hair when it's wet. I don't have any product in it because I didn't want it to curl up. You may hear my baby in the background because he just woke up. Anyway, my hair does not smell like onion at all. At least to me it doesn't. I don't know what other people would say if they smell my hair, but right now everything smells a-okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the length while it's wet, and I'm also going to show you how much shedding I have. And you guys know I need a haircut, but this is where it's at. If I'm going to stretch it out all the way, get on my toes, just to kind of give you an idea of where we're at right now. I'll also take some pictures from the front and from the back just for reference, so when I come back in a month you can see if I've made any progress. So let's do a little close-up on my hair shed from day one. This is really why I'm doing the onion water experiment here, because let me hold it like this, because I really want to see if this helps with the hair shedding. Now, like I've said before in my previous videos, I really need a haircut, like really bad. Like it's been 2 years since I've had a professional haircut. I've trimmed my hair a couple times by myself, but it was kind of a disaster. My hair was uneven, and I just decided I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'll actually put a before picture of how short my hair was on my last haircut, just to give you an idea of how much it's grown since then. Now let's not forget, I had a baby, I was taking prenatal, so all of that was in my favor. And now I'm just experiencing a lot of postpartum hair shedding, so that's why the clumps are so big. They're a lot better than they were a few months ago, but I just stopped nursing 3 months ago. He's 9 months now. I stopped nursing him at 6 months. So I feel like hopefully this is towards the end of my shedding anyway, but I don't know. It hasn't stopped. So I have to factor in that I haven't had a haircut and I'm experiencing postpartum hair shedding, plus I just stopped nursing, which I heard can increase the shedding. So that's about it for this part of the video. I will be back in about a month to show you any updates. I'm going to be logging it throughout this next month, show you my progress, and hopefully we have some great results.